Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra if you're new here, and I have a family of four. I have one preschooler and one toddler, I guess. And today I'm going to be sharing with you the pros and cons of using cloth diapers. For my two children, I've used cloth diapers for both of them. And if you want to know some details about what we used or anything that revolves around sort of the how-to, I'll link a video down below showing you my original cloth diaper video. And this is where I got the request to do this one, the pros and cons of using cloth diapers. So I'm going to dive into that right now for you. Let's start with the pros. So I think there are probably two main reasons why people choose to use cloth diapers, and those are cost and good for the environment. So if you're environmentally conscious, they're very environmentally friendly. Now, I will say that I have not compared washing the diapers and what that does to the environment as opposed to using disposables, but I can imagine that it's a lot more environmentally friendly to wash the diapers instead of filling up our landfills with disposable diapers. Now, we also used cloth wipes. So that was also a way we were able to be environmentally friendly. Now, I will confess to you, I did not do it to be environmentally friendly, although that was a wonderful pro. But the reason I did it was cost. Now, again, in that video that's linked down below, it goes over the cost comparison of buying disposables and using cloth diapers. They are much more cost effective, although they are more money up front. They will save you money in the long run, especially with multiples. I can't remember a time, maybe one or two, that we ever had any blowouts. And I know this is really common in disposable diapers to have blowouts. I had a friend who would buy, like, for her young son who was, say, in a size 3 diaper, she would buy a size 5 just so she could prevent blowouts. Now, that was costing her a lot more money because, as you guys know, as you move up in sizes in disposable diapers, you're getting less in a box for the same price, okay? So you're paying more money to do that, whereas cloth diapers, it contains everything in there pretty well. So I think maybe if one or two times with both kids have I ever had blowouts. So I'm going to say virtually no blowouts is a definite pro of using cloth diapers. Another great thing about cloth diapers is they say that kids potty train quicker. So they don't like the feeling of being wet. When you're using a cloth diaper, you are obviously, it's a lot more wet on the skin than when you're using a disposable diaper, which absorbs the moisture and sort of wicks it away a little more. So kids don't like that. So they want to go and potty train a lot earlier. I don't know if I've experienced that personally. So I think there was a lot of other factors for us and reasons why our kids didn't potty train quicker. I think it does encourage them to try to potty train quicker, or it can, as opposed to if you're always using disposables, then they're comfortable. They don't really mind, right? So that can be a real advantage. And the last pro that I have is that the kids are super cute in these cloth diapers. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like even when I remember when I first initially got a hold of them, I was like, oh, these are so cute. And when I put them on my kids and they have these big puffy bums, it's just super cute. So yeah, it's definitely like an appearance thing, whereas, like, you know, a disposable doesn't look cute at all. So anyway, that's not really probably a real pro. But for me, the cost was enough of a pro. Like, I only needed that. So let's jump into the cons. There are a few cons of cloth diapering, I will admit, even though I'm totally pro cloth diaper. So let's get into those. So the first one is, it is quite difficult to teach other people, depending on what kind you used. I'm talking about pre-folds here. If you're using all-in-ones, it's simple. You can teach anyone, but I'm talking about when you have babysitters or grandparents are watching the kids or whatever, it's difficult. It's difficult to teach them, and they always do something wrong. So it leads to like leaks or whatever, which like I didn't mind, you know, doing a bit of extra laundry if they, you know, leak through some clothes. You just got to remember to pack some extra clothes, maybe a few more than you normally would, kind of thing. And to just let them try it and to show them, you know, when they make mistakes. But yeah, they usually always like forget to tuck in the pre-folds or can't remember how to fold it or whatever, because there are different folds for each, like boys and girls, which is all in my video down below if you're wondering how. If your child does have sensitive skin, that it can be a little bit irritating if you don't like clean them and strip them properly. I learned in the beginning, and I actually have it in the video down below, and I will say somebody commented saying that my detergent that I was making was not good enough. to clean the cloth diapers. And so I do think that might have been part of the problem of why I had issues with my daughter using them. But I think if you have a proper detergent, like just use your regular, non-scented detergent. Actually, I think there are some that you can't use, so don't quote me on it. But we use like the most gentle scent-free detergent anyway, because my husband has allergies. So if you're using that, a regular detergent, then I think you're going to be better off. But just keep that in mind. I did have problems with sensitive skin. So the third one is not a con for me, but was definitely a con for my husband, which is spraying off the poop. You have to attach a thing to your toilet, and in the first 6 months, you don't need to do anything. So until your child starts to have solid foods, you're fine. You just throw them in the washer. But when your child starts to have solid poops, you need to buy like a little sprayer, and you spray the diaper over the toilet. So some people find that really disgusting. I didn't like it. Literally doesn't faze you at all. It's your own child's poop. But maybe men might have a problem with this more so than women. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you think that would gross you out, and if you're a man or a woman, because maybe yeah, I think it might be a man thing, but don't say anything. The next one is that you might find that you need to get different kinds of clothes. So we had some clothes that did not fit because you needed sort of some extra room in the bum area, right? So that might be a bit of an issue, but I never really found a problem with it. There were only really a few things that didn't fit, but what I did do was pretty much always go up a size in pants. So if my daughter was in 3-month shirts, then I would go up a size and she'd be in 6-month pants. And then I never really had that problem. So that might be an issue if you do have newborn clothes specifically, I would say, because you can just do my size trick. But if there are some cute little newborn clothes that you really wanted your child to fit in and they might not fit, that might be a problem for you. The next thing is that you will need to change the diapers more often. With disposables, you can leave your kids in the disposables a lot longer than you can leave them in the cloth diapers. To me, like, it just made me almost feel better that I was taking better care of my child by changing them a little more often. Not to say you're not if you wear disposables. I'm just saying it was a good reminder to change them, because I know sometimes when they're wearing disposables, you kind of forget, and you can't really do that with cloth diapers because they'll complain because they feel wet, right? So that's kind of almost a positive as well. But the last two things are potentially is that extra step if you're using pre-folds to do up the cover on the pre-fold. So that to me is not a deal breaker. If it is to you, you can get another kind of cloth diaper all-in-ones, which are more expensive, but do work a lot better if you're looking for that sort of quick disposable-like thing. The next one is extra laundry. So this is a deal breaker for some people, but you are doing so much laundry with your newborn that it doesn't matter. You are not going to care about the extra laundry. At least I didn't. I never really found that it fazed me. You just get on a schedule and you just stick to it, and it's just part of life. Let me know if you have any video suggestions for me, things you want to know about. I would be happy to get those up for you. And that's it. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to and like this video, please, if you found it useful. And yeah, definitely hit that bell besides just the subscribe button so that you know when I do post new videos. I do have a schedule. Monday at 9 a.m. I post Yellowknife related content or Living Up North content, and also food content, so like grocery hauls and other food related content. And then on Thursdays, this is when I post your videos like this one, your cloth diapering, motherhood, just getting better, book reviews, stuff like that. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.